Hello, bitches.
Whoa, okay.
Welcome to the Sports Distraction Podcast.
Restart.
Restart.
Restart. Nope.
I don't like that. I didn't like that
Flip
one
it.
bit. But you know what the hell's going on right up top. It's the business section. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the Twitter. Follow the Instagram. They're both at sports_pod100. What else do they have to subscribe to? Check out the SoundCloud. I upload all these to SoundCloud as well as YouTube. So
YouTube with 15. Hey.
Well, hey, welcome aboard.
15.
Happy to have you. But who is 15? Like Shutter Island.
Yeah.
But instead of 67, it's 15. But yeah, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, once the stay-at-home order is lifted, you can come to my house. Come to my apartment. I don't care. I want to know who you are and why you subscribe to my podcast.
I'll get you a bubbly and
yeah, I'll get you a bubbly. And then if you want, we can do yoga together. Because like I said, I'm the yoga psycho now. So one of the best Donald Trump tweets, because now that he's fucking scrubbed from the internet and we're never going to hear from him again, I saw a screen cap of one where he says, washed up psycho Bette Midler, and then I don't even remember the rest of the tweet, but just going online and calling someone a washed up psycho.
and it was Bette Midler.
Yeah, sorry, who? Who the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably on some sort of weird island somewhere.
Yeah, he is allegedly *** fucking children right now. So
oh, Jesus.
He's hey, he didn't miss a friggin' step. But you have to understand, he's mourning the death of his friend Jeff Epp. He lost a friend to suicide.
Yeah, that's
in prison. Fuck, man. I love starting the episode off with just the worst bullshit we can think of.
Worst things you can think of.
Yeah. But some of the best things you can think of. Fuck, I'm trying to think of a song about it, but I can't think of anything. So
best around.
Oh yeah, there it is. With the save. I batted in a single and you brought me home with that one. But last night in the second game of a back-to-back against the Orlando Dick Suck Magic, steady Freddy Fred Sr. VanVleet with an absolute fucking barn burner of a game. He
with the record for an undrafted player,
the record and the franchise record for points among the Toronto Raptors. His name is Fred.
Single game.
His name is Fred VanVleet. Yeah, in a single game. No, Kyle Lowry actually has 10,000 points in a game. Fucking...
Yeah, where's your 10,000 points in a game, bud?
Yeah. So just to
try harder.
Just to be clear, it's not 54 career points. It's 54 points in a game. But my favorite part puts up the fucking 50 burger. 11 of 14 3-pointers. Come the fuck on,
Holy
man.
Fuck.
He could not miss. Did you watch the game?
Holy fuck. I didn't watch 1 second of it.
Hilarious.
Watch highlights. And like the game before.
You watched the first game?
You got Siakam with 30.
Well, hang on. Taking a step towards professional podcasting, I actually have the stats from both the games.
Okay.
So in the first game, we have our dear friend, P Skills, Pascal Siakam, 30 and 10, double-double. My man
Beautiful.
Picking his nose on the Zoom call and not even...
I just need like a whore here so I can whip her tit out and start sucking on it because I'm Brazilian or whatever the fuck.
You're getting a lot of mileage out of that Brazilian guy.
It's fascinating.
Having a boob on a Zoom call.
It's like, hey man, you know people can see you.
Well, the funny part is he's like the president or something.
Yeah, you're like an
elected official
of
some kind.
You can see you on your computer.
Yeah.
That's you.
Well, the funny thing with like boomer fucking idiot like old people that have to use the internet and Zoom now is they think the mute function just turns off their video for some reason. So I know like there's this teacher in I think it was Wisconsin or something, muted her laptop and then brought it into the bathroom and took a shit, and you can just clearly see her on the toilet shitting, and all the students are like, you didn't turn off your, like, why did you bring your laptop? What do you like, what do you
What are you doing?
There's a very funny screen cap of her clearly on the toilet and then just like a bunch of blank stares from kids as they're just staring.
This is not important enough
Yeah.
to bring it to the bathroom with you.
Yeah,
It does not matter if 3 minutes of you not being there.
Well, like,
just leave it.
Like Zoom school, actually in our area, kids are going back to school next week, but Zoom school is just such a joke, dude. It's so brutal. It's like, it's literally just gonna be like, oh yeah, so what did you learn in grade 11? And then it's just like a fucking TV static. That oh, that was like and then it just slowly fades to gray because you have like it's just a blank in your memory. Just like oh, what's oh yeah. Oh, grade 11, that's when I got to 99 fire making, fletching, and hunting on RuneScape during class.
At least it was something, you know?
At least well, because a funny thing is there's these like South African, like white South African kids on TikTok that are like, oh, you think I'm paying attention in my Zoom lecture? I'm on and then whatever the fuck, Wealth Simple or whatever the fuck the day trading app is, trying to make
I'm on Robinhood.
Not Robinhood is canceled, sis. Because they're fucking, they did something there, like they took the power away from the players, which is the
Nerds
opposite.
United and
well, it's the opposite of GameStop's mission statement. GameStop power to the players. Robinhood power to the freaking corporations. I don't understand how any of it works.
It's all good.
But
we
yes,
don't have to.
Our friend Pascal, like you say, he had 30 and 10. He had a good game. But then Kyle with the
get back to it.
Yeah, to get back to what this freaking podcast is about. He had 12, 6, and 15 for the double-double. 15 assists. That's sick.
Ooh.
I love Kyle. I think, honestly, I think I owe Kyle Lowry an apology because I'm like, oh, we can trade him for assets. And you owe Fred VanVleet an apology because you valued him below Norm and OG. And he just set the franchise freaking record.
I did, yeah.
With the 50 burger. And also, our friend Anne Baines, do Australian.
All right. I can't do Australian because it sounds.
It's actually pretty good. You
British.
sound like Reese Darby. Pretend you're at the.
That's New Zealand.
That's the same. It's similar. Similar dialect.
Similar.
Pretend you're at the Edinburgh Fringe Fest Comedy Festival or whatever the fuck. Isn't that where Hannah Gatsby recorded? What's that special called? Nanette.
And just tell me the person that I wanted to win didn't win. Go ahead.
Hey, the person you didn't want to win, the person you wanted to win didn't win, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
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 Isn't that so? They put an R at the end of no. Hey, fucking speak English.
Hey, morons.
It is English. I used to think like Australian was a different language because it's so like
so strange,
so abrasive to the ear. That's like a funny thing. It's like I used to watch. Are you familiar with Love Island? The show?
Yeah.
The reality show. There's a Love Island UK, and I remember I forget what the situation was, but I just had it on mute when like friends or something were over, or like it was just on in the background at a party or some bullshit. I'm just like, oh yeah, like I love this show, and then everyone's like, my one friend from work, he's like, oh yeah, that girl's like so hot, what the hell? But it's like, yeah, if I unmuted this and you heard her, you would be shocked. You would no longer think she's hot.
Be like, oh my god.
Oh, cause like I can't even imitate how bad of a fucking Cockney British it was. It's just the Just
It's so unattractive.
the worst shit. Well, that's not, but sound like having my voice where I say oh and buh and like do like shitty deep voice vocal fry and have the like mental capacity and vocabulary of a 14-year-old. That's cool, but having a British accent is not cool.
Yeah, it's shitty.
Agree or disagree?
You sound like an inbred royal fuck.
You you sound like you have what's that fucking thing where you don't get where your blood doesn't clot that all the royals have? Hyperglycemic or whatever the fuck.
Anemic?
No, it's something.
It's not it. Whatever.
Imagine if we had a producer and we could be like, hey, can you pull that up?
Dickless, can you pull up?
Dickless is his name. It would actually be a babe, right?
Maybe like, hey, lesser than. Go ahead and look.
It'd actually be like you fumbling over your words. You're blushing. So you're blushing from your forehead to your ankles. You've already pissed your pants before you even started recording, and you're like, You start blinking.
Are you good or?
Yeah, you can just ask her a question, man. You start blinking.
Yeah, no problem.
You start blinking. You start blinking. Help me in Morse code. Hey, can you get this article up? Oh, what article? Never mind. It's stupid.
I forget.
Yeah. So that was it was a good win, 115-102 over the Orlando Magic. Aaron Gordon, who I in the past have said the Raptors should potentially look at trading for. Fuck you, Aaron Gordon. This is a
what do you do?
You've been added to the sports distraction enemies list. He because in the bubble last year, Kyle went for it was kind of a shitty thing. He went for a block and just kind of pulled his arm. Like Kyle went to block Aaron Gordon's arm, and he just grabbed his bicep, and it made him weird to try to steady himself. He kicked his left leg directly straight up into the air, and it kind of made him. He fell awkwardly, and it was kind of shitty. But then he remembered that Aaron Gordon, who's an entire foot taller, and while Lowry was running up the court in the first game, he just kind of put his shoulder into him and just shoulder checked Lowry.
Oh, nice.
And everyone in Canada who's a basketball fan immediately was Googling how to legally purchase firearm, flights to Orlando, how to
you're done.
How to purchase what steel filings to use to DIY machine gun suppressor or whatever the fuck. AR-15 bump stock 3D print net or whatever.
How to make semi-automatic into automatic.
Yeah, how to 3D printing plastic bump stock rifle or whatever. Yeah. But and then in the second game of this back-to-back, which kind of sucks because it's in my head I'm dude, Toronto, they're turning it around. But it's 2 games against the fucking Magic, which is it's god damn it. But it's our beautiful game. Fred VanVleet smashes the he didn't smash it, but he set the new franchise record with 54 points. Siakam had an okay game with 12, 5, 8. Hey, with a steal. Yeah, fuck it, what the hell. And then our friend Kyle, triple-double. 14, 10, and 10. Cheeky little game for him. It's crazy that point guards are getting double-digit rebounds now just because of how people are bombing threes and it bounces so far from the rim that point guards are grabbing.
Right.
Yeah. And then fucking a dear friend of the show, Norman Powell, 23, 2, and 2 with 4 steals.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ain't great. Which we could have talked.
Don't trade anybody.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Just
keep everyone.
Run with it. My thing is the new guy, Yuta Watanabe. He I think he's if we obviously if the world was normal and we could go to games, I feel he would be a fan favorite kind of guy. 'Cause he's a very hustle, nose to the grindstone, tough, like works like every
Right.
possession works, and he'd be definitely be a fan favorite. I think Toronto seriously suffers from playing in Tampa than if they were just playing at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The one thing that I like about the back-to-backs now
Yeah.
is it's against the same team. Whereas before, the argument was, oh, you're playing like playing your back-to-back, you're going to play a rested team
Yeah.
because they didn't play the night before you did. It's like, well, what the fuck? It's like, oh, that's why we lost because we weren't rested. But now it's like you're both equally not rested. Like you both played the night before. It's the same team.
I don't
But
think you
there seems to be
misunderstood.
fairness in it.
So the Orlando Toronto game was yesterday, and then the other one was on Sunday. So they had Monday to rest. So
okay, but still, like,
so great
the
take,
back-to-backs-
moron. Just kidding.
back-to-backs in basketball and other sports, it's fair. There's fairness because you're playing the same team.
Isn't it so funny in baseball? They're just like, yeah, fucking do them both in a row. Who cares?
Doing both in a row. Oh, we had to cancel it. We're playing them both on the same day.
Which,
Like what?
Yeah, baseball. This is fucking stupid. Just play for 7 hours straight.
Okay.
Like those days rule, though. If hey, Jays Yankees for literally 9 hours today.
That's not so.
That's my whole day. Fuck, man. But thing I like where I wanted to go with how like they're not obviously not surging, but the Raptors are climbing the standings and they're looking better than they did. Siakam is, even when he's not having big points nights, he's having like doing stuff off ball. He's playing better defense. OG is still hasn't played in a bit, which is concerning because he's my friend and I love him. But new thing I think I've thought about doing on the Twitter is just every time I think a player has a bad game, just going on and like adding the player and being like, hey, don't worry about it, man. Like keep like just being very positive online. I think that might be my new move.
Because there's not enough people doing that at all.
Well, because I said that in the Lost episode that my New Year's resolution was to be less negative. And that is not gone well so far, let me tell you.
People just go like, "Oh, the internet, that's a complaining town." Oh,
not
okay.
Not even that. Like the internet's
bad.
The internet's just fucking Lord of the Flies. Like as soon as you get, you're just like, you just turn into a savage. You start like throwing your shit around and like biting the head off a rat and like,
twist his ankle, kill him, eat him. He's done.
What?
He's weak now.
Oh, what the? He went 4 for 10 from 3-point. Kill him. Trade this guy.
Cut his head off.
This guy means nothing to the franchise. But where I wanted to go with the Raptors playing a bit better is everything you see about, even though I'm gonna talk Bradley Beal, because
fuck yeah,
because he really is my best friend. He means so much to me. But the consensus, well, he's told the front office he wants to stay, which is which is commendable because it's like, why like.
This team being built around me, so why would I leave?
When the going gets tough, the tough get tougher. Remember that from Land Before Time?
No, I don't remember that line, but yeah, sounds good.
It's a song. But because everything I see about trading Beal is like he's going to the Heat, get him to the Heat. Why like he'd be perfect on the Heat. It's like the Heat kind of aren't playing great right now. Like I know they had Jimmy missed, I think, literally like 10 games, so he's missed he's just missed literally half the games. But like you still have Bam, you still have Robinson, Dragic, fucking Iguodala is there. They shouldn't be 7-13 right now. Like they're 13th in the
7-13.
Isn't that interesting?
Have the Raps played that many games?
So Miami has 20 games played and Toronto has 21. So they play one more game.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Are they at like 500?
The Raps 9-12.
Okay.
Which is good enough to be in the play-in tournament. Which because what I wanted to say, because like everyone's like, oh, Miami's the obvious place. Like, why wouldn't they just get send Beal to Miami? It's like, why get him to like Toronto? Get him to where the fuck else? I don't know, Chicago maybe. I don't fucking know.
I
But
feel like the Heat's already there. The Heat already has
well,
it.
that's the strange thing. It's like they just fucking signed Bam to the max. Jimmy is like the perfect veteran presence. They have like good pieces around them. But there's 7 and 13. I think missing Jimmy has just now that he's back, they'll probably start. It'll be
Put him in the W column.
well, it'll be the nothing good will ever happen. Things will only steadily get worse thing where as soon as I say something won't happen, it immediately happens. And now the Heat are just going to go on a fucking tear and be first in the East 3 weeks from now or some shit. But yeah, fuck, man. I don't know. I just want Toronto to be good forever. But actually, I saw this article. I was going to read it, but we don't really need to read it. Apparently, the Wizards are going to make a run at trying to get Masai from the Raptors, the RGM.
Why don't you get the hell out of here?
I don't think it because I think his contract his contract is done this year or next. I can't remember.
Jerks.
But it's like he's a huge part of why like he put the Kawhi Gasol, like he made those big trades that like you look at them like on paper, like a fan wouldn't make those trades. You know what I mean? Like the average person wouldn't trade Valanciunas, DeLon Wright, CJ Miles for Gasol. And now Valanciunas is the only one that even plays for the Grizzlies now. I don't even know if CJ Miles is in the league anymore. I know actually DeLon's playing quite well with the Pistons, but just because he's getting minutes.
Right.
Would you want to see Blake Griffin on the Raptors?
Blake Griffin.
I hate I don't know, I hate to just pile on and be like a Twitter idiot where like, oh, Blake's washed, like he's not good anymore. But like as soon as the Pistons signed Jeremy Grant, it's like, oh, Griffin's kind of he takes all his minutes. Like he's playing, I don't know if they have Grant playing the 5 and then Blake's playing the 4 and just not producing at all. But yeah, I don't know. Going around the league and no, I'm just kidding. What are you reading?
I'm trying to pull up. There's this like rumor article or whatever.
Word on the street.
Like 3 hypothetical. Shit, that's not it. 3 hypothetical trades for Kyle Lowry.
Interesting. Okay. The one. Do you want our rumors segment to be called "Word on the Street" or "Rumor Has It"?
Rumor has it. Oh yeah, rumor has it.
Yeah. Rumor has it the Toronto Raptors should absolutely go after Zach LaVine in a trade. Let's see how fucking outlandish this trade request is. Because apparently, I don't know if because why would the Bulls trade LaVine? Like he's so, I don't know. Because every trade like theory, like NBA trade rumors on Instagram always says we should build around VanVleet and Siakam, which isn't wrong, but I feel like LaVine is just a much better Siakam. So I would send like if we were to get someone like LaVine, if we were to get like a stretch 4 that can just fucking pour it in, why would you keep someone like Siakam who literally his only move is spinning around in the paint and putting a floater up? You know what I mean?
He's gonna spin around 360. Here we go.
It's literally like playing against a kid. He's just like, okay, if I just trying to devise a thing that just fails miserably every time. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't find the thing I was trying to find. So
that's hey, don't worry about it, man.
Tried, failed.
People have to just start being happy that we're trying our best. The audio is just gonna sound like shit most times.
But I guess my best
like when you try and sing, your mic cut out. So I can't hear you. Yeah, you have to do something with your mic, my friend. Your audio is not coming through. I love having a podcast. Actually, I read this good article by a guy from The Ringer, Kevin O'Connor, talking about that. Maybe this is around the league right now. Talking about the 3 Texas teams, which is weird to think of. I didn't even in my head. I'm like Texas 3. What the? But they have
Texas big enough for 3 teams?
Well, there was an apparition in my window that scared me. My girlfriend
It's
just
like,
got
I'm
home from
here.
work.
Don't be scared.
Not be scared. We just
Don't
watched.
freak out.
We just watched a scary movie, and now this. That's what I went. I've never jumped at any jump scare in any movie. Scary. Calling it a scary movie implies that I'm capable of feeling fear, which is not true. But yeah, because there's Dallas, Houston, and San Antonio, and it's just like to summarize the article. That should be like, you know how Chapo has reading series. Our new thing is reading a thing so you don't have to. It'd be funny if we just subscribed to like The Athletic or something, like one of the ones that's like $5 a month, and just read all the articles on the podcast.
Okay, here's your articles. Ready?
Okay,
Here we go.
So here's all the stuff that was.
This is a 16-hour podcast now.
Well, not even that. Just like, yeah. So here's all the stuff that another company has put behind a paywall, but here's it for free.
We won't get shut down for this.
Yeah, we won't immediately get a cease and desist for this. But yeah, of the 3, who like, it's crazy how the Mavericks have fallen. I think they've lost like something like 5 or 6 straight. Just because, like,
you think with that,
because
talent, right?
Well,
they should be succeeding.
Who else besides Luka is even putting it on right now?
I don't know, maybe if the guy's by himself, that's not good enough.
Yeah, wouldn't it be so funny if he demanded a trade? Everyone just fucking.
That seems to be the trend, and then I know you hate this.
What?
But I think Honky is taking a little page from basketball's book and going, "Hey,
I think we
don't want to play here.
All sports
we can just
are.
say we don't want to."
Yeah, all sports are. Yeah, this is socialism through athleticism, baby. Just being like, I'm taking back my rights as a worker. Yeah, can you stop fucking interacting with the cat during the podcast? Like,
I can't help it.
Hey, look, hey, there's a cat. What do you think of this? You're like fucking Norm when he's playing Tom Selleck on Jeopardy. Like, yeah, it's a big hat. Got in the prop room. It's funny. That came up for a sec.
It's not funny.
He's purring. He came up for a second.
Yeah, it is. Big hat's funny.
Hi, Cookie's podcast debut. It's just like there's this Instagram Reels account where it's just a guy that posts doing a podcast with my 2-year-old, and he posts literally like 9-second clips of like half a conversation. It's like, yeah, just post like a 30-second clip, dude.
You're fucking dinking me over here.
It's funny and cute. I want to see more of it without visiting your page, stupid ass. The whole point of the Instagram Reels is that I watch it for 4 seconds and then I go to the next one.
Yeah, this is just a little teaser.
Just stimulates my OCD perfectly, or ADHD rather.
For fuck's sake, now I'm subscribing to you, piece of shit.
Is
this what you wanted?
It's only worked one time. The Instagram Reels like, hey, follow for more shit. There's this guy that posts cool Starbucks drinks.
Here, you can go in and you can just order this. But all you gotta do is ask for this, this, and this.
Well, because you know what? Fuck it. We'll shout him out at Egg Baloney, Mikey on Instagram.
Oh my god, that's his name. Okay, that's a great name.
Yeah. So
Baloney.
Well, because what he does, he tells you how to order it, because every person under 25 is dealing high functioning anxiety, fucking Actually, I listened to this podcast, Seeking Derangements, and they had a guest on this week, and they're like, the first question as a joke, they're like, yeah, so what's your greatest mental affliction? And yeah.
Oh wow, well, here we go.
So he posts he says how to order it, how sweet it is, and then a rating out of 10. And it's like, dude, I love this. And like all the drinks always look nice, they're all cool colors. I'm like, this is all I need right here.
This is the problem. How to order it? Oh yeah, you got to go in. You just got to itemize these 5 different things.
What do you mean by that?
Fuck out of here.
Itemize these 5 different things.
How to order it? You don't just go in and order the thing that's on the menu. You have to go in and say, "Hey, I want this." But Can you
wait,
do these weird different things?
Hang the hell on. When did Dennis Leary get in this Zoom call? I just want a
Just give me a
friggin'
goddamn coffee.
I just want
I just want coffee.
I want a coffee flavored coffee. I don't want a mocha.
Give me black coffee. What am I, pussy?
I don't want a mocha frappa latte. What the fuckachino? I want a coffee. Just fucking sucking on that cigarette up there.
Let me just light the next one with this one.
Yeah,
there we go.
The coolest move. Yeah, fuck, man. But yeah, that's the only Instagram account I have any respect for. Is egg bologna.
That's hilarious to me.
And it's so funny that like we just said all that, and then we're like, yeah, so please follow the Instagram, please follow the Twitter.
Please help us.
Please. People are literally grinding, putting out, like, posting shit every single day, and I'm just like, yeah, I might post today. But yeah, we got episodes Wednesday, Friday. Who gives a fuck? Speaking of that, I'm actually going to take a photo for the Instagram right now. What do you think of that? Do you want to look cool or funny?
I don't give a shit.
Cool. We got it, folks. So if you follow the Instagram, you can see that. And I also created 2 funny images that will go with this post. So be sure to check it out. Yeah, because I got fucking nothing going on at work, man. I just...
What are you doing at work? Well, it's as clean as it has ever been at my work.
Well, I basically just kind of look at the wall and be like, yeah, so this is just my job, huh? I
just fight a mental fucking... I don't even know. It's like a mental breakdown, just holding it back like Spider-Man holding the 2 buildings or whatever together.
The train. So the really fucked up thing about Instagram is if you post multiple things in a single post, you can only resize the first one, which seriously sucks my dick, and I'm mad. How about that?
First one's the only one that matters.
Take that, Zuckerberg. What do you want the caption to be? This is now an e-commerce podcast. How to start a small... No, I'm gonna say having fun recording the Sports Distraction podcast.
This is how we look.
Are we cute? Please tell us we're cute.
Are we dumb?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really have a whole lot else aside from those 2. The Raptors are fucking 2-0 this week. Tell me that.
Talk about Beal.
But it's only there's not a lot to talk about Beal anymore because he's like, I'm staying in Washington. Fuck off.
Which I respect.
Lose my fucking number. Yeah, I do respect that. But then, like you say, if Russ went did you see the ending of the Nets game? Do you see a million clips of it?
Oh, they got like 6 points and like...
Yeah, Beal hit a 3-pointer and then
5
Russ...
seconds because they stealed.
Yeah, stealed. I love when...
He stole it.
Yeah, he stole... Yeah. But, yeah, Beal runs to basically a step away from the logo, hits a deep 3, and then Garrison Matthews with the steal from Joe Harris gets it to Russ, and by the fucking will of God, Russ hits a 3-pointer, and they win. Couldn't
I've never done that before in my life.
Who the fuck? Someone bricked a layup on the other end, and it was just the perfect sequence for the... It's so funny that they're just like not every team, but they're like all these teams now are just like, yeah, we're just not playing defense. Yeah, 149 to 146 or whatever.
That's exactly it. I'll look up scores and be like, holy fuck.
The fuck happened there? Here? Cool. But then, like, you watch
just
actual...
Like in.
Well, then you watch actual, like, technical teams, like that Lakers-Celtics game that was, like, 97-96 or whatever the fuck. And it's like, oh, that was probably a good game. Not, like, you know, it wasn't very entertaining, but it's like, yeah, that was good basketball probably.
I would disagree. Every sport... People will say this like, oh yeah, fuck, real interesting, 0-0. It's like, well, in baseball, you're watching the best possible pitching.
Well, you're
watching an elite level of defense.
You know that bell curve meme where it's like soft brain guy, and then in the middle it's angry guy. Like everyone in the bell curve is pissed, and then the genius side has the same opinion as the stupid side. Are you familiar with this meme format?
Yep.
So for baseball, it's stupid guy hit a home run. Middle guy, no, you don't understand. The fundamentals of pitching and playing defense are very important. The communication between the manager and the players is actually taking place in real time. You don't get it. And then the genius is hit a home run.
Just hit a fucking home run.
The baseball genius. That'd be so fun if we turn this into a baseball podcast before a hockey podcast.
And then in hockey the same thing applies. It could be 0-0, but you could be seeing unreal chances in play from both ends, but then unbelievable goaltending as well from both ends.
Yeah.
So it could be no score.
So if you're if you're a stupid casual fan, get the hell off my server right now.
So you could be watching a basketball game that's like 91-82 final.
You're watching Masters at work.
But it's still a great game.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But then it literally is all circumstantial, and there's no guarantee any game will be good or bad. You just have to watch it and be like, yeah, it sucked. Or that was
watch it and
or yeah, that was good.
That was a waste of time. Cool.
Yeah. That's like sometimes like during lockdown season 1 last year, we would just watch a movie and it'd be like 2.5 hours and just sucks complete dick. I'm like, yeah, it sucked. So my time means nothing now, so it's like who cares?
Time and money are all just made up.
Yeah, so... just a blackness within my heart that's gonna collapse space-time, gonna form a black hole and suck everything into it. But...
how all my organs haven't been sucked into this void that's inside me is unbelievable.
I am completely gone.
But here I am.
I've become the lockdown. Yeah. Fuck, man.
It's like we got to just get back to somewhat of normalcy here. This is just getting... it's getting brutal here.
It is starting to get to me. I'm like, damn, should I just start...
All right.
Just start drinking? I mean...
drinking's fun, right, guys?
Kidding. Literally, I don't care what happens. Just open the fucking gyms. Please. I haven't touched a barbell in fucking 4 months, and my love handles have been a casualty of this.
Well, I don't know. For example.
Oh, perfect. You froze as soon as you said that.
If you look, like, I'm looking at sports as our example here of how things are working or not working.
Yeah.
In the hockey world, we have it where everyone in Canada plays each other, and everyone in the US plays each other.
Yeah.
In 3 different divisions in the US. The players on the teams everywhere come from around the world.
Yes.
There's people from Europe, there's people from Canada, there's people from the US, all coming together on the same team.
Cool.
And we've seen several delays in the US teams, like postponements because of COVID outbreaks.
Yes.
And these people from everywhere. It's not people from the US, it's everywhere. People from everywhere following the guidelines set in the US, and it's not working.
It ain't working one bit.
But then all the teams in Canada, where all these players come from everywhere.
Yeah.
They come in, they follow the quarantine guidelines, and then they follow the protocols that are set out, and we haven't had one delay yet. There hasn't been one postponement in Canada because our guidelines are working. So, yeah, it sucks, and it's getting, like, it's kind of like a mental...
wears on you, yeah.
Wears on you, but, you know, you just have to find ways to communicate with other people in different ways that you have before, and just kind of unfortunately wait it out.
Just log on to Zoom meeting and talk to your brother. All that really just made me think, man, we really do live in a society, right?
What?
You don't know that meme?
No.
What?
Why would I know that meme?
This podcast is over. No, you're just 30. I'm a Zoomer. You don't understand me.
You don't get it.
You don't get all the dances I'm doing and all the drinks I'm having from Starbucks.
No, I really don't get all the drinks you're having from Starbucks. That's for sure.
They're just my treat. Instead of eating fast food, that's our new thing. Is
Instead of eating fast food, that would be about 1,200 calories. I have a 1,300 calorie drink from Starbucks.
listen, motherfucker, a venti strawberries and cream frappuccino is only like 500 calories.
Jeez Christ!
But then you
the
don't
drink.
have. But then you don't have lunch.
It's a beverage.
It's simple.
Then I don't have lunch, but I do have lunch because if I don't have lunch, I'll die because I'm a hungry boy.
Keeps you full. No, my new thing is starving myself. Take that, body positivity. See if I care.
I just don't eat.
I just don't eat. I come
That's a
on.
good diet.
Come on Saturday, and I'm just fucking gray, and my hair is falling out.
How you doing? Not bad.
You all right, man? Yeah,
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I weigh 198 pounds finally.
That's not that much better.
I've finally lost 4 pounds.
6 pounds.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really got shit all else.
Yeah, too bad we can only talk about one forking sport.
Yeah,
Prick.
it's very. You just don't know anything about basketball, so I can't talk to you about it.
Oh yeah, try me.
So when I was gonna say the 3 Houston teams, who would you take of the 3 to make the playoffs right now? Or not the 3 Houston, 3 Texas teams, sorry.
So not Mavericks.
Not the Mavericks.
They're just eating shit for whatever reason.
Did you know that the entire continental United States can fit inside of Texas? It's so big.
It's crazy.
Just kidding.
And then what's the other 2 teams?
Yeah, my man loves basketball.
Go ahead. Come on, give me the other 2 teams.
This podcast is over.
Remind me. Come on. Be a dick.
Houston and San Antonio. Did you hear Maud?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. So the Rockets.
She sensed the dead air. Well, a big storyline is the win streak. The big storyline is the win streak that the Rockets are on. How many wins do they have in a row? Number one NBA
6.
Oh, damn it, you got it. I was gonna say number 1 NBA fan Matt. What? Yeah, they have 6. They're looking nice. That getting rid of Harden actually a funny thing that every single NBA podcast and fucking Twitter personality I've seen has mentioned is after losing Harden or after getting Harden, Brooklyn's defense, the defensive rating is the worst in the league, and since getting Harden, the worst of all time defensive rating. And then Houston's is the best in the league right now, number 1 defensive rating.
Okay, so let's go Rockets then. You know what? Just for the storyline, come on Rockets.
They're probably even almost ahead of the Raptors. I prefer to watch they're such a fun team to watch this year.
And then
I've watched a lot of Rockets ball this year.
What team just had their win streak ended?
The Jazz.
Just happened.
Utah.
The Jazz.
Yeah, but I think it was because who they play, the Nuggets. Jokic had 47.
Yeah, well.
So this
kind of like, well, there you go.
This weekend we'll do. We can talk more like MVP and shit, because Jokic is looking like the guy. But
Embiid, still on Embiid.
Well, it's this past, I don't know, it was a week or month. I think it was a week. This is the first time since 2006 that it was 2 centers were the East and West Coast player of the whatever month or week. I can't remember. Last time it was Dwight Howard for the Magic and Yao Ming for the Rockets, and now it's Jokic and Embiid. But
the East getting better. Woo!
Yeah, the East is it's LeBron left, and now everyone's like, fuck, we can just kind of get better, huh?
Guess we don't have to have this like oppressive fucking.
It'd be so fucking annoying if the Lakers win the championship again this year.
What do you think that Heckler said?
The N-word.
You dick small.
Yeah, he probably said you dick small, actually. That'd be really funny.
It was a she.
So. Yeah. Oh, I thought it wasn't it the old guy that she's married to?
No, it was a woman.
They're fucking flaming this person on Twitter right now. You married an old.
Should have probably just ejected the person. There's only like 6 people.
No, they should have probably just fucking taken them into the street and shot them both in the back of the head with a service revolver. One of the security staff. How about that? Will that make you happy, Twitter? But
well, the funniest thing is the security at the basketball game has a service revolver.
They probably don't. That's just a little theater of the mind from me.
That'd be so funny.
But what is fucking the only thing that has been released is that LeBron like returned some heckling to him, and the only snippet that was released is like he said something and then at the end said old steroid ass, and it's just like this old like 65-year-old. He's like cut, but he looks disgusting. Like his entire body's red. He's like,
yeah.
It's like, why do you? I don't understand like the people fighting getting old. It's like, dude, I can't wait to be like. It's that fucking.
Just let it happen. Just do the things that you do then.
It's not even that. It's like that Seinfeld bit of like, once you're old, you don't have to do anything. Hey, can you help me with? You don't have to respond. You just like.
Yeah, you don't even have to say no. You just kind of go. Just give
make,
them a wave.
Just make a face and like. Yeah, that's how I behave now. I'm only 25. Hey, can you do this? And I just kind of nod. I have headphones in and just walk away.
Gotta stay young.
Yeah. Gotta stay young. I feel like I'm dead already. Because of this freaking lock.
80 to maybe 100 years and we're like fucking pissing away 2 of them.
I'm bored over here.
Chilling, just doing nothing. It's like, hey, my God.
Hey, we're not doing nothing. We started a podcast, man.
Started a podcast.
No one can take that from me.
Sports is absolutely a crutch here.
Yeah, imagine if when
it's ever been.
Imagine if when they canceled the NBA last March, it was just stayed canceled until now.
Yeah,
we've almost been in this shit for a year, my friend.
I'm so thankful that sports are happening.
Thank you, basketball. If we ever make merch, we'll have a thank you basketball shirt. I was thinking of just getting like a bunch of shitty like whatever like blank hats and just getting some team hats made for you and I, and then my friends who've listened to the podcast. Exclusive item.
Like SD team or something?
I was thinking of a black hat with a purple brim like the Raptors colors, and then just says #1 sports fan on it.
It's not bad.
That'd be pretty cool. Like looks like a vintage hat, even though I made it. I went to Lids and was like, hey, can you design and put a logo on a hat for me for the price of a normal hat, please?
Yeah, can you put a trademark logo on there for me?
Can you put the whatever the fucking Zelda symbol is on a hat for me, please?
Yep, sure we can. Just Triforce.
We can't do that. Yeah. Fuck, man. Well, this one really petered out. Thank you so much for listening, my friends. Check out subscribe to the YouTube, become the 16th subscriber. Follow the Twitter, follow the Instagram at sports_pod100. I haven't linked to the SoundCloud in a while, but that's linked in the bio of the Twitter and the Instagram. That's all I got. Recommend a movie to the listeners right now.
Ooh, Den of Thieves, baby.
Den of Thieves, which I recommended to you as the movie genius of the two of us. Yeah, check out Den of Thieves.
Such a good movie.
If you like crime movies, check out Den of Thieves. And if you want to just feel nice, watch The Peanut Butter Falcon, starring my favorite actor, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, he's awesome. 2
great movies we've watched recently. All right, folks. Thank you so much for listening. You have anything else, my friend?
Good to go. Beautiful.
Good to go. Goodbye, everybody.